Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
To remove the front bumper, you can do this on the ground. We just have it up in the air so you can see what we're doing. But you need to come under here and pop out all of these clips. These are holding on the front bumper. Just a couple back here, over here. Just gotta look for all these clips. Some of yours might be missing or broken, but you just wanna take those out first before you go up top to start to remove the bumper. So I'm gonna use a clip removal tool. That's actually supposed to go under the clip. Pry it down, pull that clip out. Just go along and do the same for all of them. Sometimes they get stuck with dirt. Might need a smaller, thinner screwdriver. They get stuck, get bound up with dirt. We'll pop them out. They go along. Do this for the whole bumper. Pulling the last one out of here. Our bumper is loose at the bottom. And go up top and finish removing it. There's a Phillips head screw inside this opening here in the splash shield. Gonna remove that. I'll repeat this for the other side. We're gonna remove this plastic air guide in the edge compartment. Let's get some push clips. Use a small flat bladed screwdriver to work those up. I'm gonna use my trim tool. Pop them out. Do the same for the other one. This is actually clipped underneath this little piece of trim here. You can kind of pull it up, just sort of pop it out. And do the same on this side, just kind of pull it up. Pop that pin out. Kind of push it this way a little bit, lift that up. It's got a lip that's kind of pushed into the grill, so we'll just kind of pull out. Pull this trim out. Might need to pull that clip out. Just gonna pop this one up, just so I can move this trim a little better. Just need to slide it over like that. And then we're gonna pull this out from behind the grill. Slide it up and off of the hood latch. Kind of flex it off. Spray a little rust penetrant on these. These are T35 Torx, breaking free. Do this for the one on the other side. With all the bolts and clips removed from the bumper, you should be able to pull it out of the clips that it snaps into. So it snaps into just like that, into these brackets. You're gonna pull it out. It's gonna sound like it's breaking, but it's really just breaking free of the clips. I'm just gonna pop it, just like that. Do the same for the other side. Reach your hand in here. Just give it a swift tug. Pop it right off. And then we can put this aside. You need to drain your windshield washer reservoir. I'm gonna put a bucket underneath it. Stand on this side. Pull on the pump. It's sitting in a rubber grommet. You're just gonna kind of work it out. You can unplug the pump, pushing in the lock tab here, pulling it off, and you can remove it from the washer fluid hose. I'm gonna spray some rust penetrant on the back of these bolts. There's one in the front of the car, and there's two in the back, one here, and then one up in here. These are 10 millimeter. I'm using a very long extension. It looks long for the front, but I'm gonna need it to get to the back one. I'm gonna get the top rear one. Carefully pull it out with the bolt. The washer tank is in two parts, so the neck should stay up top. And I can pull this down, disconnect any wiring that might be stuck to it. Just kind of feed it out of the body of the car. This is through here. Slide that out. That's the lower part. Drain out the remaining washer fluid. After you take this clip out, you can feed the top of the neck out of here and then lift it right out. Now feed our new bottle up into place. It's gonna go up through the fender liner. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna run our hose that was through here. Just kind of squish it, it goes right in. Pull that down. And I'm just gonna feed the bottle up into place. Get the front bolt lined up. Install that in place. Just finger tight so I can move it around and line up the other ones. Got the bolts on the end of my extension. Reach in. Install the top rear bolt. Perfect. Feed this hose, loop this hose out and around the harness. Just like that. Pop this harness back in where it was. So our hose lines up where the motor is going to go. Now reinstall our pump. Push it into place so it seals up. It's got a bit of spring to the rubber grommet. You kind of have to work it in there. Sometimes you can spin it around as you push it in. It's in there nice and tight. Plug the washer hose back onto it and reconnect the electrical connector. I'm going to reinstall the top neck. Take that out of there. Just going to slide it down into place. Get it lined up at the same time. Try to line it into that opening there. And it should seat. And it's got a line molded on the top neck and a line molded on the bottom neck, right there. And when they're lined up, you know it's perfectly aligned. Reinstall the clip, and then we can refill the reservoir with fluid. Fill it with fresh washer fluid. When you've topped off the washer fluid, just replace the cap. Let's reinstall our bumper. Push it straight in. And line it up in the brackets. Slide it up into place. Kind of feed the fender liner underneath it. And then pull it up and push it onto the bracket. push it onto the bracket under the headlight. And go to the other side, do the same. And line up the other side. This fender liner is caught. Push it in there. Pull that all into place. Push the fender liner to the inside of the bumper here. It's okay if that pops back out. Just pop that back in. Now the bumper's clicked into place. And reinstall the screws and all the clips. Reinstall the self-tapping screws. Pull the end of the bumper on. Just repeat that for the other side. And reinstall these screws. I'll reinstall this air guide. It's kind of flexible, so just gonna slide it up and over. And you gotta fit it over these little rubber bump stops. These tabs actually go underneath the fender. Then this lip goes behind the grill. I'm gonna kind of flex it into place, just like that. You can bend this up. Slide this over. Fold this up, that goes like that. Do the same for the other side. Kind of put this in. Push it in, flip this over, put this under the plastic trim. Reinstall the clip that was here. And reinstall this clip on this side and repeat that for the other side. And reinstall these push clips and do the same for both sides. Close the hood. Yeah, replace all the push clips. Just go along the bumper and reinstall all your push clips.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at 1AAuto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.